I'm Fair Luna, and I play games on the internet. If you're new here, thanks for stopping by, and if you've been here before, welcome back. Today we're playing Professor Layton in the Curious Village. This is one of my favorite DS games. I love it quite dearly. It's all point and click. It's a delightful little riddle game. Goodness. We can play a rhythm game. I can do that, but not this one. Which reminds me that I should look into making sure I can stream Rhythm Heaven for everybody, because that's an exciting and fun, silly game that we all should love. Alright. Sorry about the YouTube stream. It had a little blip in it. It's okay now, though, hypothetically. That was just restreaming YouTube having trouble communicating with each other. Sometimes they don't want to talk, and I have to go in and act as a mediator and knock on their doors and be like, "You okay, buddy? You need somebody to what happened? You need somebody to chat with you? Okay, let's talk about what happened. Why is YouTube restream? Why aren't you talking to each other?" And then you sit them down, but you do that in like hardly a minute because you're already streaming and, you know, they're acting like children. Alright. Welcome in, Val. Welcome in, Broseph. I see you got first. I see you got first, Val. And thank you for the congrats. I'm really glad that I hit 200 on YouTube, because by golly, it's a fifth of the way. It's a fifth of the way to 1,000, which is where I'm headed, hopefully, hypothetically. That would be amazing, 10 out of 10. Because as we know, streaming is what I want to do with myself. I like this. It's fun. Now, if I could just get... if I could just make a living off of it, it would be amazing. 10 out of 10 things. Okay. For those of you who are either Twitch subscribers or are over on my Ko-fi page, you'll know that I have made so many cute little octopi, and we're giving them away on June 1st, when my affiliate anniversary is. So Saturday, we're going to be streaming, Saturday, June 1st, that is. That's a couple weeks from now. But we're going to be doing a stream. It's going to be like 6 hours long, and it's going to be amazing. We'll start at 6 o'clock Atlantic, which is 5 Eastern, and so on along the line. And then we'll just go until midnight like I always do. I don't know yet. I think it'll probably be Splatoon, because June 1st is patch day. It won't patch until 9 o'clock. So I think we'll play Splatoon a little bit, and then we'll play Splatoon a little bit more. Because, I mean, that's what I started with, right? So I might as well continue with it. It's fun, and I like it, and I am a Splatoon person. And I'm really excited about it. Anyway, tonight's snack is Hello Kitty Goldfish. They are strawberry shortcake flavored, which means that they are less goldfish and more Teddy Grahams, but in the shape of goldfish, and also the head of Hello Kitty. Alright, tell me the tale. Tell me the tale of your musical theater while I solve those puzzles. We got a lot of puzzles to solve. Oh yes, our story so far, in case you forgot, because we were a kitty last week. In the course of their afternoon-long investigation through St. Mystere, Luke and Layton stumble on a rumor about some mysterious kidnappings. The professor has a hunch that Raymond's disappearance and these kidnappings must be connected. In a quest for further details, the intrepid pair continue their search of St. Mystere into the night. And that's where we are now. And by that I mean, we're doing puzzles. The ones left at the puzzle shack. Five suspects are called into police headquarters for questioning. They give the following statements. One of the five... Oh, it's one of these. One of the 5 of us is lying. 2 of the 5 of us are lying. I know these guys, and 3 of the 5 of us are lying. Don't listen to a word they say. Out of the 5 of us, 4 are lying. All 5 are dirty, rotten liars. The police only want to release the suspects who are telling the truth. How many people should they let go? Oh, no. Oh! You could be there all day pointing out the inaccuracies in Disney's Hercules. All day. It is fun. Like, they clearly did at least some research. I haven't seen that much love in a room since Narcissus discovered himself is one of my favorite jokes. Alright, what's the worst part? Les Mis, the musical? Like the Russell Crowe musical? That was the second choice? It was between Hercules and that? Oh, honey, don't watch the movie musical. Don't do it. I know you want to see Les Mis. That's not the way to do it. Welcome in, Apex! They voted against Les Mis! But don't do it. You don't have to do this to yourself. You don't have to watch Les Mis if you don't want to. The Russell Crowe version is not good. I have strong feelings. There are 2 ways to watch this musical. There is the usual fashion. Bootlegging it. YouTube's got your bootlegs covered. Or there's your second way of doing it. Because the 25th anniversary, they did do the 25th anniversary version. But the stage musical is significantly better. Because, like, okay, so, here's the thing. Right in the opening bit, I immediately knew something was going to be terribly wrong. And the first thing that's wrong is Russell Crowe needed a voice double real bad. He needed a voice double real bad. Honestly, him and Hugh Jackman both kind of needed it, and the reason for that isn't their fault. They didn't do anything wrong. Oh, Anne Hathaway as well. They didn't do anything wrong, and I'll explain, because I love explaining things like this. So, when you shoot a musical, normally what you do is you shoot your shots, you have the actors sort of sing their parts, or even just say their parts. They go through all the motions that go with the musical parts, they go through all the choreography, and then later you go through a process called ADR, where you dub in their voice over top. You have them or a voice double sing, and they dub that in over top of the motions. Almost like animation, but with real people. A good sound mixer will make sure that the ADR just, like, fits right in. What they did for Les Mis instead was so much worse. So, there's another way to shoot a musical. You can also shoot a musical by just shooting the musical. A lot of older musical movies will do that. They'll shoot the musical practically as if they're choreographing stage, and they'll let the actors come on and sing and go and so on, and the only cuts that you'll see is when a musical would normally dim the lights and give you intermission, because it's a movie, you don't need that. Or in between, like, scene changes, because in a theater, like, the stage rotates, or you move stuff around, and in that case, they'll, cut to the next scene instead, right? So, what happened with Les Mis is they wanted to do it that way. But the director, I have strong feelings on their direction. So what they did was they wanted everything in as it is, like as it was, right? So that meant 2 things. The actors are singing their parts as they go, which it would be fine if it were one take But then the director, because they're a movie director, insisted on doing multiple takes to get the best one. And if you're going to do that, you ADR in the voice after, so that the actor isn't dying by the time you get the motions you want. And that's what happened. That's why their voices suffered, because they spent 8 hours on a set trying to get the right take, and their voices weren't then ADR'd afterwards. Because everyone in that movie can sing. Deep frustration with that. Oh, and on top of that, they decided that the, the sounds and stuff needed to be present with the music. So in any scene where it's, like, raining heavily, they had to build, like, a special box to keep the instruments, like the piano and stuff in, and the players and stuff in, because otherwise the rain would get in the instruments. And it would sound absolutely terrible. And anyway, Les Mis. Not on the Les Mis movie we don't hear the people sing. I appreciate. Not there, though. Not as well as they could. Not even well. And on top of that, they made some writing decisions and choices that I think are absolutely, utterly incorrect. Specifically, the opening song, I have never once gotten past the, in the opening number, right, you've got the bishop talking to Valjean and being like, yo, so I know you stole all that silver, and I'm lying on your behalf, so listen up. Here's what you're gonna do. Here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna keep that silver, and you're gonna be a good person from here on out. The line that he sings is normally, I have bought your soul for God, and in the movie they changed it to I have saved. And I know that was a last minute change, probably due to audiences being like, I don't think I like that. Like test audiences being like, I don't think I like that. Because it sounds last minute. It's like he flat stumbles a little bit. And I'm like, yeah, that's a man who's singing a new line, even though he didn't really want to, and knows better than that. Especially because the person playing the bishop in the movie, if I recall correctly, is OG Valjean, who should know that song a little bit. You know, just saying. Anyway, there's a whole host of things like that I'm just like, why would you do that? Why would you make me suffer that way? I have a lot of strong feelings. I have strong feelings on the movie version of the Phantom of the Opera musical too. Oh. I feel like I shouldn't have such strong feelings on it, but like sometimes I'm just like, nah, we're okay. Anyway, right, I was solving a puzzle. Let's go through this again, because I forgot what I was doing. 5 suspects are called into the police headquarters for questioning. They give the following statements. 1 in 5, 2 in... Oh, 2 in 5 of us are lying. 3 in the 5 of us are lying. Don't listen to a word they say. Out of the 5 of us, 4 are lying. All 5 are dirty, rotten liars. That can't be true. Because then you'd be liar, and that would be incorrect. That can't be true. 2 out of the 5 of us are lying. Oh, it has to be D. They should only let go 1. Just the 1. Why are they letting the guy go that tells the truth, though?
Look, here's my answer. Another puzzle solved.
Should not they? Well, whatever. I guess they're really into truth telling. Moving on. That's right. Every suspect accused of a different number of people. If anyone was telling the truth, it had to be one suspect, no more or less. Look at him. Look at them. The only suspect whose statement fits that condition is D. It looks like he's a free man now. Oh, a strange gizmo. Well, let's quickly put that on the whatever it is we're making. The mystery thing. It's not done yet, though. It's missing a piece. Statement. Magnus Ref. Fair. Alright, and puzzle 43. Oh, 3 umbrellas. I think this is the puzzle I was thinking of. Maybe. The one that I was like, am I overthinking it or am I right? Ah, it is the puzzle I was thinking of! 3 identical looking umbrellas are sitting upright in a stand. Assuming the owners don't check their umbrellas' labels, what percentage chance is there that only 2 people will walk off with their own umbrella? Oh no, wait, hold on. Oh no. It is the one. It is the one. No, wait, there's a different umbrella puzzle that's like, what percentage chance is there that she'll walk off with the wrong umbrella after 2 people take it? That's what it is. I swear, if this is like, that's right, it's sunny out. Okay. I can... Wait. Assuming that the owners don't check their umbrellas' labels, what percentage chance is there that only 2 people will walk off with their own umbrella? Oh, yeah, no, that can't be done. Never mind, I got it. I figured it out! 0. It's worded a little funky, but I got it.
There we go.
That is the one I overthink every time. Every single time. I'm glad you like the art in this game. I have all 3 of the original trilogy. And I have all 3 of the sort of prequel trilogy that was released afterwards. I don't care for the prequels very well. I also have Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright, which is a great time. Ooh, you got your hair up? Good! I'm glad you get to show off your undercut. Alright. Luke. Luke can have a bed. Okay, we can leave now. We can leave Granny Riddleton's now. I have guessed all the puzzles. Oh yeah. The music here is nice. Wanna go check in on some of the other places around here. Oh, hello there, boys. Turning in for the night already? Oh, not yet, I'm afraid. We're still out surveying the town. By the way, have you seen Raymond around today? Raymond? That skinny man with the big purple lips? No, he hasn't come by today. But you know, for all his fancy clothing, I hear he's actually quite the layabout. He's probably off idling at the cafe. Why not check for him there? I see. If that's the case, I'd like to go to the cafe right away. Do you mind keeping the front door open a little longer? Oh, don't you worry, Professor. Another guest arrived to stay the night, and I'm setting up his room. Besides, my door is always open for a dashing gentleman such as yourself. Alright, I guess I'm going to the cafe. I like the nighttime music around here. Oh yeah, that reminds me, speaking of, Oh. Or maybe I'm not. No, that's the restaurant, not the cafe. That's why. Ah, she's a puzzle. My feel when the puzzle game has puzzles. I'm sorry, young lady. Could you help us? We're looking for someone, you see, and... Sorry, can't help you. And by can't, I mean don't want to. I've barely even talked to Raymond, and I'm so not interested in this search. But maybe if you help me solve this puzzle, I just might, you know, remember something. And just who do you think you are, young lady? Adria's great. Yeah, plan is to practice again on Tuesday. During stream. From high in the sky, a pair of aliens observes humans using a bizarre object. Perplexed, one alien turns to the other and says, "How strange. The Earthling is opening a hole in a sheet of paper and marking it with a line to show the other Earthlings where the hole is. I've never seen anything like it. What could those extraterrestrial visitors be talking about?" Oh. Is that a, like a compass? Like the circle drawing tool? Game. Explain. Game. Game. Let's find out. I forgot to save after Granny Riddleton's.
There we go.
I mean, I know the answers to those, but I sure hope this is right.
Another puzzle solved.
Woo! Nice work. When you think about it, the alien's description of a compass is pretty much spot on. Interesting how widely the perception of a single object can vary, isn't it? Oh, I've pulled this stunt before. You know, I've heard that if you aren't careful walking around St. Mystere at night, you can run into trouble. I bet Raymond wasn't being careful. What exactly do you mean? Painting scrap. Okay, time to save before I get struck by another puzzle. They did look like weird octopi. I'm a weird octopi. I am not in fact an alien though. Is that a windowsill or something? Wait, hold on, hold up. Oh no, wait, those do go together. They definitely go together. So I bet then that this one goes like that. Actually, no, it probably doesn't. Unless this is 5 wide? No, something's wrong here. Something's wrong with this. I think I was right the first time that this is like that. In which case, this is probably like that. Oh! I bet that goes somewhere around here like this. Maybe not quite like that, but I bet it goes around there. Ah well, we'll figure that out later. Splatfest is going right now. That joke about narrative's favorite is absolutely useful. Do you know where I took it? I immediately took it to a different server that I have with some friends of mine I know IRL. Because they're writers, see, and I needed to take it to them. Yeah, of course I gave you credit. I screenshotted it. I was like, look what my Twitch chat thinks. Besides, Val, Mint knows who you are. Alright, let's look in the inn and see what we got here. Okay, Luke definitely likes the bed. Neither of them seem to care about the stool. Okay. We'll get there. Oh, I do want to know who won Sneak Peek. Yeah, okay. Same old, huh? Huh. We can turn it around. What are you doing out here, buddy? Being a puzzle. Excuse me. So sorry to bother you again. Have you seen Raymond since we spoke last? Come, Luke, let's go. Oh, he isn't a puzzle. Weird. There's no way we can show our faces at the manor until we find some sort of clue. We must continue to investigate. I couldn't agree more, Professor. This man is certainly a puzzle. Oh, goodness, whatever shall I do? What seems to be the trouble, sir? Let's see here. Strong, young, and you look like you have a good back. Oh, thank heavens you came along. I beg your pardon? I've searched everywhere, and I just can't find the thing. Oh, I suppose I must have dropped it when I was out strolling by the park this afternoon. I would go search for it myself, but it's gotten dark out. It is awfully scary out there. Bah, nothing of the sort. It's just that, well, I'm no spring chicken anymore, and my eyes aren't as sharp as they used to be. Yeah, you're no spring chicken, you're an egg. Look at him, he's an egg. So, how about it, Sonny? Will you help an old man and go search the front of the park for me? What? But we're in the middle of an investigation right now. Now, Luke. No need to be rude. After all, the park is but a small ways away. And who knows, we might actually find some new information to aid our case there. Besides, helping those in need is the duty of any gentleman. Splendid! I'll wait right here for you to come back. I'm counting on you. Oh, one more detail, please, sir. What exactly did you drop? Drop? Oh my, now what was it? Oh, that's right, it was my watch. Actually, my best wristwatch. Bring it back for me, Sonny. Man, I feel that this man might not be telling the whole truth. Actually, excuse me a moment. I need to scoot on back here and see if I can scoot out to the gate real quick. Oh no, it won't let me. Guess I've been out there already. I probably got everything. Magnus ref. The tism is tisming. Gerard lost something again? I think he's getting kind of slow. He's always dropping stuff. So, what did he drop this time? Let me guess. Was it a wristwatch? Indeed, he did drop a wristwatch. Did you pick it up around here? Yep. Well, actually no, because Beatrice was actually the one to find it. Thing is, it was already late when she found it, so she decided to hold on to it until morning. Go to the end and you can probably ask her for it. So there you go. Now that I've got your attention, could you give me a hand and solve this here puzzle? Dark places give me the willies, but I wanted to solve this puzzle so bad, I came out here for help. The puzzle is all about stars, see? Maybe you can make sense of the thing, hmm? You're gonna do an art? I hope it's a good art, Val. Oh my golly. My thing that lets me check in on what Twitch has asked me to do turned off. Whoops. Okay, there we go. Fixed it. Of course it's a star puzzle. We were just talking about Les Mis. Stars in their multitudes, scarce to be counted, filling the darkness with order and light. Exactly. Ahem. Legend has it that people used to stare up at the heavens and find images of animals or important events in the constellations. Looking up at the star-filled sky here, try to connect the 5 largest objects in space to form the largest 5-pointed star possible. Connect stars by drawing a line between them. Make sure that your line doesn't pass through another star along the way. Wait, where's the 5th object? The Earth itself. That's okay, Val. I believe you that you know how to do this. I'm looking carefully for the stars that I need to get at. Ah, there it is. Found it! Okay, we can connect to the tree. I knew I needed to connect to Earth. This is another one like the garlic plugs. It's not in this one. I think it's in, Azran Legacy. But there's a puzzle that is, three holes leading to 3 different tunnels, like with 3 different tunnels. And you've got 2 quarks. And the object is to figure out what holes to plug, to stop a bad smell from coming out or getting into the nose of a guy. That guy is also on screen, which is important because you can't block all 3 holes, and all 3 holes have a bad smell at the end of them. So you put the corks in his nose. Those are the 2 holes to block, his nose holes. This is another one like that. We love the stars. Hey, thanks a bunch. I can finally go home and catch a few winks. Oh yeah, now I remember. Beatrice from the inn was the one to find Gerard's watch. Don't forget to ask her about it, okay? Okay, see you tomorrow. Yawning is contagious to talking octopi, too. Come, Luke, let's go. Eek. I wonder if Layton actually wants the stuffed bear, though. Luke might feel it's too childish. Neither of them seems to care about the bear. Well, we'll get there. Yawns are contagious. Yawns are so contagious. Oops. Yawns are so contagious that even reading the word yawn is enough to make people yawn. Or just saying it, apparently. Now I'm eepy. I guess that makes sense. It's nighttime here. Also, and I think hilariously, honk shoe, me. Not quite. I heard word that you found a wristwatch out by the entrance to the park. Oh, it skipped over some of the dialogue because we came back here too early. But this is in response to her asking if we're turning in for the night. No, that old thing. Does it belong to you, Professor? Oh, no, it's Gerard's. He dropped it today while wandering about the town and asked me to help him find it. Why am I not surprised? That man sheds more stuff than a cat sitting by a fireplace. All right, then. Here's that watch. You know, it figures that it belongs to Gerard. I was just thinking to myself, the professor is far too fashionable to wear this old thing. Thank you very much. I got a wristwatch. Let's go give it back to Gerard. The professor is quite fashionable. I don't know. No, so you found my wristwatch, did you? But of course. A gentleman always helps those in distress. Speaking of which, we're still quite worried about Ramon's whereabouts and should probably return to our search now. Yep, Saint Mystere is strange like that. Despite its size, it can be quite challenging to find people. Sometimes it feels like running in a darn maze. Speaking of mazes, you ever heard this one, Sonny? Oh no, a puzzle! Even Layton's like, oh no, a puzzle! But we really must be. It's puzzle time! A mysterious bandit on the lam is trying to escape the police who are hot on his trail. His entrance into the part of town is marked with an arrow. Got it. This particular bandit follows a peculiar creed and has vowed never to go backward or turn around. Additionally, whenever he meets an intersection, he will always turn left or right. Now, as you see from the map, this part of town has multiple exits. Which one will the bandit be able to pass through? Oh boy! Okay, so we're never turning around. Huh? Oh shoot. I know there's a button on the... I know there was a button, or was it that I could drag? Was it a button that would let me take notes? Oh, you hit your funny bone. Nobody likes that. Okay, so... never going backward, we're never turning around, and we always turn left or right. Left. I mean, can't we just go straight out G? By that token, we'd be able to go straight out A as well. That seems not correct. Can't be B. We can't leave that way. We've got to turn left or right. Nope. It's not F. Oh, which one will the bandit never be able to pass through? Okay. Yeah, okay, I get you. I'm busy trying to, like... I am solving a different problem. I was like, oh, which one can we catch him at? But yeah, you're right. He can never pass through B because there's an intersection directly in front of it. A, he can still get through because he can still turn left and right, but B's intersection isn't possible for him to reach. On account of there's intersections on all sides. It's one of those problems. Even D, he can still reach by going that way. Listen, chat, I was solving a different problem.
Another puzzle solved.
Which, to be fair, I should have worked out I was solving a different problem as soon as I saw what was going on, and that he could pass through 2 at least. But, The bandit must turn every time he approaches an intersection. So the ways he can move through the town are set. As a result, no matter how he approaches B, he'll never be able to go through it. You're a sharp one, Sonny. You know, if you're looking for someone, you should ask around at the inner cafe. As you know, the inn is right by the entrance to the village. The cafe is right at the fork in the road, just north of here. We've already searched the inn, but checking the cafe sounds like a good idea. We'll be sure to stop by. Well, then, I'm off to bed. An old man needs his beauty rest. Thanks again for your help. Think nothing of it, sir. I don't know where any of the inn items go. Okay, Luke doesn't actually like... There we go. Luke does like the round. Layton still doesn't have a bed to sleep in. He's just been sleeping on a rug. This man's just been sleeping on a rug. Sir, why are you like this? Isn't the cafe... I thought this was the cafe over here. But I think it's the restaurant. I think those are different. Fear, why do you get to be tall? Why can't I be tall? I want to be tall. I'm 4 centimeters tall. I'm not the person to ask about height. Pretty sure, depending on the size of your screen, this is actual size me. Like, pretty convinced. Hang on, I can figure this out. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's actual size, I'm pretty sure. One moment. Yep. You want tall person privileges? Well, the trick to getting tall is to be born an Emperor Dumbo octopus and be 6 feet tall. They're too big. They're so much bigger than me. I'm so little I can't even eat them. I wouldn't anyway. What with them being kin and all. My sun-loving cousins, on the other hand, aren't actually really related to me, exactly. I mean, they kinda are. But, like, not that closely. And I'm not giving up takoyaki! It's too good! Oh, right, we were doing something. Kitty! Professor, there's a cat here. Aw, here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Animals are very dear to you, are they not, Luke? Well, I have just the puzzle for you then. Yes, he can talk to them. We know this from the other games. Cats and mice. 5 cats can catch 5 mice in 5 minutes. With that in mind, how many cats does it take to catch 100 mice in 100 minutes? What? I feel like the answer can't be 100 cats to catch 100 mice in 100 minutes. I feel like that's not a thing. But I feel like I'm being led astray to say 100 cats. Because that doesn't make sense. Especially if 5 cats can catch 5 mice in 5 minutes, then 5 cats can catch 100 mice in 100 minutes. Because it takes them a minute apiece, right? Like, I'm not crazy. Chat agrees with me. Chat's often right about these things.
How does this sound?
Chat's often right about these things. Good work, chat.
Yes!
I'm not crazy. 5 cats. 5 cats can catch 5 mice in 5 minutes. If the mouse hunt continues another 5 minutes, you can expect a total of 10 mice to get caught. And so on and so forth. It's... Wonderful job. A wonderful job there, Luke. A painting scrap. Excuse me a moment. I know I don't have to go to these things every time I get something, but by golly, I'm gonna go to these things, oops, every time I get something. Ah, that's part of the window, certainly. But how do I... Oh! Oh. Wait, hold on. Darn. And here I had hoped. Oh, but I think it might be right there. Well, we'll figure that out later. I need a few more puzzle pieces, apparently. I save scum my peek rats. No one can stop me. I forget what they get you, but no one can stop me. Small child, do you have something for me? Good evening to you, sir. It's almost my bedtime, but I've got one more puzzle for you. Want to see it? Yes. You are a small child. It's true, but not so small. What on earth is the message getting at? The following is written on a piece of paper you picked up. Blank is 1,000 times double blank. To turn this strange message into a proper sentence, all you need to do is fill in the blanks with a single letter of the alphabet. But what could that letter be? You'll need to use the same letter for all 3 S's. Oh, for all 3 blanks. Blank is 1,000 times blank. X! Oh, M! X is 10. It's M. It's... Oh! Well, hey there! Chat also thinks it's the letter M. Because we're looking at Roman numerals. Okay, we'll do this the way it wants us to. Takes my cursive. Takes my cursive fine.
That should do it. Critical thinking is the key to success.
I will say I was not wrong to think of Roman numerals and go, oh yeah, X. I was incorrect about the number. Chat knows what's what, y'all. That's right. 1 meter really is equal to 1,000 millimeters. That is also true. this is like, that's right. If you rotate the square, it becomes easy, where I did a whole bunch of math to figure it out. How'd you like my puzzle? Pretty fun, right? You did such a good job. I'm gonna tell you a secret. I heard that there's a man-eating monster in the tower, and that's why everyone stays away. I'm not silly enough to think there's actually a monster inside, but the place is dangerous. So be careful in there, mister. Layton. Layton seems like a man who would want a bookcase. Let's see if he really is. I guess Luke wants it. Maybe? Oh yeah, his happiness has increased. Okay. Layton's just like, I got enough books, I guess. Alright, moving along. Yeah, I already tapped all around here for... Are the nighttime ones different? The nighttime one's different? Excuse me a moment. Oh, oh no! Oh no! The nighttime ones are different! Oh look, Professor! I found a hidden puzzle! The nighttime ones are different! There's different hidden puzzles, there are different coins! I'd forgotten! Excuse me. A town not far from your home recently opened a ritzy hotel for pets. Can you guess what kind of animal is currently relaxing in room 97? Move 2 matches to form the answer on the screen below. Oh, oh no! It's gonna make an animal, is it? Okay. Oh, I can see its 4 legs. I can see its 4 legs, I think. I just can't see how to make it into the animal it is. How do I make you... How do I make you... Wait, hold on. Oh, yeah. Yep, chat says it's a spelling thing, and I think chat's correct. At least that spells the word cat.
Well, here's my guess.
I was like trying to make it into an actual animal.
Yes!
To be fair, I was like, it's a cat or a dog or something with a tail. Because I could see where I could move a tail onto the T. But then I was like, now what? I wish I was a kitty. Except then I wouldn't be allowed to swim. Kitties are, deeply opposed to swimming. Not me, though! As you can see, I am underwater. I have a fish friend behind this DS, did you know? It's great. I'm not moving it. That was a cinch! I'm glad you think so, Luke. I've just realized I have to go tapping every gosh darn thing again. Well, I should have realized when I couldn't go up further. Oh right, we found our hint coins here, didn't we? Yeah. There's usually 3 to a screen. Ah, shut at 5, huh? Well, the clock's not a puzzle again. So that's nice of it. Yeah. I wish I'd remembered sooner. Ah! Chad, I was spooked by a puzzle. Was afeared by a puzzle. Ooh, a mystery item. One of the 4 shapes below has one less match than the rest of them. While studying the 4 small shapes, your friend approaches you with a riddle. I'm thinking of something that is necessary for human life. Okay. It appears in just about every house you've ever visited and decreases in amount gradually the longer it's around. What am I thinking of? Move 1 match in the picture to form your answer to your friend's riddle. I thought of a candle, but that's not necessary to human life. I really want to move a match out of that triangle. But that's not it. What is it? Necessary for human life. Just about every house you've ever visited. And decrease this in amount the longer it's around. Just about every house I've ever visited, huh? A window's in just about every house I've ever visited. Wait a minute. This is another one. Yeah! Yeah, Chad, I think you're onto something.
Well, here's my guess.
Chad knows what's what. Oh, speaking of, I guess.
Solved it.
We hydrate as Chad demands. And a
Body bang.
oh, big stretch. All right, Chad, we're gonna do standing crunches. Whoop. Ahem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Okay. Okay. Yippee! Do I have that sound effect? Do I have the yippee? I don't remember what I have for sounds anymore. Anyway, was work any better today? Not really. I got a lot of crochet done. I do have it! I got a lot of crochet done, and that was nice. The answer is food. Make sure you visit the grocery store before you run out of snacks. Free food! Even this game knows the joke. It's okay, Val. It's, Have fun lurking! I shall be sure to paint defensively while you shark. Alright. I wish all puzzles were this easy. I wish I didn't save so often. But, it can't be tamed, because I care about the peakerettes. Why is this one so hard to tap for hint coins on? I knew it! I already tapped that, and yet it's like, no, okay, you're fine. There's probably one in one of the rocks or something. I was right! I shouldn't have been right. Alright, chat's leaving me on my own to solve things, guys. Oh, we're not allowed here. Okay. We've got all our hint coins now. We may go back to puzzling things out. Puzzle time! Hey! Oh, looking for Raymond. Out looking for Raymond, are you? Yep, you're definitely looking for Raymond. So, you still haven't found the guy? Listen, streets here are dangerous at night. Crazy dangerous. You can't go running all over town with a kid. 'Cause that's dangerous. Crazy dangerous. I'm afraid I'm gonna have to punish your poor judgment with a puzzle. But you'll solve it, yeah? Of course. Oh no, not my poor judgment! OTTF? Is that some new kind of... Is that some new kind of fanfiction tag? Here you have a set of small paper cards. On each card is a single letter, but one of the cards is missing a letter. One letter belongs on the blank card. Oh. Huh. Well, I recognize the word scent here. OTTF. Well, it's definitely not S, and it's certainly not F. So what belongs here? What belongs here? Because it's not T. It can't be another T. Wait. Hmm. we got here? Wait, hold on. I wonder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah! I'm on to you, game. Had to be fast.
There we go.
Yeah!
Every puzzle has an answer.
It was that T at the end that was throwing me, because it was like, well, what the heck? Alright, it's numbers! Well, looks like you solved it, alright. Of course, we all knew a brainiac like you would solve it. If you're looking for the cafe, it's right there. But it's way past that kid's bedtime, you know. Way past. Besides, the tower could start making noise anytime. Again anytime, yeah? Trust me on this one, Professor. Get back to the inn, yeah? Yeah, back to the inn. Layton. Let's see who likes it. What about a bear? Well, we'll come back to that. I'll get them both to proper happiness. Never mind the cafe, I'm busy. Oh, I guess I... Yes! So, I've got a couple of friends who like to play something they call the notice game. And the object is to notice stuff, as you might have guessed. And it's made me really good at finding hint coins and puzzles. Professor, there's a puzzle hidden over here. I had to solve a puzzle without chat. On the top row of the picture shown below, blah blah blah. On the top row of the picture shown below, you have 3 cups of juice followed by 3 empty cups. Your objective is to change things around so that the cups are arranged as shown in the bottom row of the picture, assuming you can only move 1 cup at a time, and that all rearrangement has to be done by hand. How many cups will you have to pick up? Literally 1. You pick up that cup, and you pour it in there, and then you set it back down. I know this puzzle. I've seen it before. Because this stuff is just liquid. Literally 1.
I think I've got it.
Because that's the way Layton games work.
Professor,
They present you with a thing, and then there's a bunch of stuff that you would have to... that people normally assume. And they just are like, don't assume that. Yeah, that's right. Pour the contents of the 2nd cup into the 4th cup, and then return it to its original position as shown. This way, the task set before you can be completed in 1 move. Just 1, Val. OTTF. 10 cards are arranged with the letters OTTF, a blank, and then SSENT. And our job was to fill in the blank. I forgot to save again. Oh there! I've never seen your mug in here before. What'll it be, pal? Okay, I worked it out. It's the number 5. So it was F. Because you can see in your brain.
Oh, I'm not ordering anything. I actually just came by to inquire about a certain matter.
Humph. Not here for the special then, huh? Well, what do you want to know?
No one has seen or heard from Raymond, a servant at Reinhold Manor, since this afternoon. We've looked everywhere to no avail. It's like he just vanished from Saint Mystère. While talking with Crouton earlier, he mentioned a strange old man who's said to lurk around the village. Do you perchance know anything about such an individual?
Old man? Alright, that old rumor.
So you have heard of him before. If you have any information, anything at all, please share it with us.
You're not from here, are you? Thing is, I can't have you spreading crazy rumors about Saint Mystère to the outside world now, can I? Of course, if you're a puzzle lover, then maybe, just maybe, I could find it in me to trust you. Whoa, I see you've solved 30 puzzles. Alright then, here's an earful for you. I know a fellow who swears up and down that he saw a strange old geezer skittering about town. The fellow I know is Prosciutto. He's a wee one, but he's got the appetite of a wolverine.
Do you know where we might find this Prosciutto?
Can't say for sure, but at this hour, well, he's probably at home snacking on something. His house is on the road that winds up north from here. Why don't you go and pay that walk and icebox a visit? It wasn't a puzzle, everybody. It was just a puzzle check. Oh, to say, somebody to come up to you and be like, ah, you can only pass by here if you've caught 20 Pokemon. Oh, looks like you've caught 20 Pokemon already. Etc. Oh, fancy meeting you here. I forgot the doozy of a puzzle right now. It's harder to crack than a coconut. And who knows? It might even have something to do with the case you're investigating right now. What do you say? Help a fellow detective out, will you, brother?
That's all very interesting, but I do believe there's been a mistake here. I'm no detective, you see.
Say no more. Undercover and all that, then, yes? Very well. But I know a fellow sleuth when I see one. Us being in the same trade and all, I suppose it couldn't hurt if I let you have a look at this puzzle. Oh, Zapone, ever since I decided to give you a Spantalian accent, ever since then, the Mario accent, if you will. Ah, it's been so much more fun to voice you, sir. A certain town has only 2 barbers in it. There aren't any other towns nearby, so everyone who lives there gets their hair cut by one of these 2 stylists. Looking at these 2 fine gentlemen, which one would you go to for a haircut? Why, A, of course. B certainly cut that hair.
I think I've got it. Layton's apprentice saves the day.
Yeah, that one was easy. That one was certainly only worth 10 Picarats. That's right. Everyone in the village gets their hair cut by one of these 2 barbers. This includes the 2 barbers themselves, because people don't usually cut their own hair. The stylist with the butchered haircut is probably the more skilled of the 2. Although, side note, I will say, people didn't usually cut their own hair, but then the plague happened. Ho ho! You've done it! You've solved that monster of a riddle. Simply astounding. Even I couldn't do it.
Oh, it wasn't that difficult. But on a more important subject, have you heard word from Ramon lately?
What's that you say, good sir? You want to solve more puzzles? Right then, here's a gem of a tip. Go visit Granny Riddleton's shack. That's all I can say. My detective's instincts tell me that another case is developing as we speak. I must take my leave now, but perhaps I'll see you again tomorrow. Hey, a painting scrap. Let's put that in the painting box. I'm patiently waiting to see if I can figure out what this painting is. I already kinda know. Oh, that's the curtain. That's certainly the curtain for this window. Then this is the top. Isn't it? But that definitely does not go there. Oh, maybe this goes across the top. No. But I think I'm right that this is top corner here. Come out of there. Yeah, that feels right. Or at least that feels like the way that those should go. Which means that definitely doesn't go up there. But then that can't go like this. Well, we'll figure that out later. I love colors. Colors are fun. There's certainly a window with someone sitting in front of it there. Oh wait, what am I doing? I should save. Before I get accosted by another puzzle. As one does. Nobody here, but I bet there are a few hint coins hanging around. Maybe a secret puzzle? Well, that's weird. That's really weird. Oh. Only one so far. My hint coin instincts haven't failed me yet, but here we are. Well, it's fine if we don't find all the hint coins. Alright. Yeah, it's already been an hour and 20 minutes. This game is great. And also, we did spend quite a while talking about musicals. Which reminds me that if you can handle the gore, Repo the Genetic Opera is, listen, it's not good, but it's so much fun that you kind of don't notice. Like, I love it a lot. 10 out of 10 music. Zydrate Anatomy plays in this house quite often, and I thoroughly enjoy playing, oh. Golly. There's a bunch of songs from like, really the whole soundtrack. Oh, except for 17. Which I didn't care for and didn't think belonged in the musical. Stylistically and tone-wise, it doesn't really feel like it belongs. And I think Chase the Morning is a bit more hyped up than it should be, but I really like it, and also Sarah Brightman's from Nova Scotia. So I'm obligated to say how good it is. That said, she's an amazing soprano. Oh my golly gee. I don't... we should. The team should all sit down and watch stuff together. maybe once we're all squared away and in places where we're comfortable and whatnot. Ah! I can't sleep because of this stupid puzzle. I've been tossing and turning for hours. I'm gonna lose it for real this time if I don't figure it out. Gah! Find a star. A star the same shape and size as the one shown on the right is hidden somewhere in the picture. Trace its outline below. Oh no. Oh. I'm bad at these. Wait, I just have to find part of it. Oh, actually, I can do this a different way. I got octopus eyes. Hang on, I can do this. Ow. I can do this. I just have to find one point of this star. Okay. Ba, 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 da, ba, ba. Nope. Wait, maybe? No. The same shape and size. I don't think it's rotated either, so... Maybe it is, actually. It didn't say it couldn't be. Oh. Good gravy. What do my octopus eyes see? Oh. Chat says it's tilted. Oh, it should probably stop playing the game then if it's tilted. Okay. Oh, I see it, I see it. Please let that be forgiving.
How does this sound?
It's forgiving!
Professor, I've solved it.
Yay for forgiveness. Doesn't spotting a star earn you a free wish? I wish Twitch could be my job. Hey! Why'd you have to go and tell me the answer? I've been thinking up an answer for days now, and you just go and ruin it. Thanks a lot, you jerk. Hey, a painting scrap. I'm sorry, sir. We had to help you. You seemed like you were working very hard. We all wish Twitch was your job. Thanks, chat. You know, I think that might be the side of the painting. And not the top. I wonder now. Well, we're certainly getting somewhere at least. Where we're getting, I'm not sure, but we are. I just really like the music. It's nice. One of these paving stones. Maybe? There we go. I thought I tapped that. Good. I know, right? Oh, the Layton music is all on Spotify if you want to listen to it. My, aren't the two of you up late playing detective? If you like solving mysteries so much, do me a favor and help me with a puzzle, would you? Chat's asleep. Quick. Quick, Mod's asleep. Post riddle answers. When you weren't looking, someone came by and gobbled up your fish dinner. Dang. The three brothers near the scene of this dastardly crime had this to say. Me? Oh yeah, I ate it. It was good too. I saw A eat that fish right up. B and I didn't eat that fish. One of these three brothers is lying to you, but which one is it? Oh no! Oh no! Is it just one person? If it's... one of these three is lying to me. So if A ate it and B is telling the truth that A ate it, that's fair. Then did A and C eat my fish? Oh no!
Here's my guess.
A and C ate my fish!
Professor, I've solved it.
But they're not allowed to eat my fish. I'm allowed to eat my fish. Aquarium staff feeds me. They do it for enrichment. They put weird things in my tentacles. And they're like, here you go. And I'm like, oh yeah, shrimps. And then sometimes they put other fishes in my tentacles. And I'm like, oh yeah, fishes. And then sometimes they're like, well, hold on there. Hold on. And I'm like, too late. Your arms are here. And they won't let me eat that part. Because I'm only 4 centimeters big, so they just pick me off their little finger and they're like, okay, honey, back in the water. They feed me minnows. A lot of them, though. That's right, the liar here is C. A and C split your dinner and each ate half. The answer becomes clear when you realize that if A is lying, B must be lying as well. The same thing happens when you assume that B is the liar. Therefore, the only possible answer is that C is lying. A scenario that only works if C actually did eat some of the fish. Rude. Well, you took care of that one in a hurry, didn't you? And here I thought that you were just another well-dressed city slicker. Oof, you showed me. Well, I believe one good turn deserves another, so why not let me take a look at your fortune? No, this isn't good. I see a series of inauspicious events occurring during your stay in Saint Mystere. Watch your step. Luke. I feel like Luke wants a TV. I feel like I'm gonna open this and be like, ah yes, Luke wants a TV. Yeah, I was right. Layton does not care for a TV. Wait, it made his happiness actually go up. But maybe that's just a case of, I wonder if that's just a case of, there being enough stuff in their room. Well, we'll figure it out.
Oh, it must be a drag having to keep up your investigation all through the night. How about a puzzle break to take the edge off? I've got just the puzzle for a night like this.
Monster! Oh, I remember this one! I remember this one so well. The town is in grave peril. As you read this, a fearsome monster is launching an attack on Saint Mystere. Ward off the beast by stabbing it in the eye, and for goodness sake, hurry! I am trying to tap its eye. I hope that's good enough.
I think I've got
Is that a Magnus reference? Yes. Yes, this game came out well before the Magnus archives, but it's a Magnus reference. They saw the future. Future! No, it's unrelated. Well done. It seems the fiend was hiding in the night sky. You certainly gave it what for. We did. It's a spooky monster. I know. I know you just wanted to make the joke, chat.
You sure devoured that puzzle. Seeing as it's getting late, I should warn you both about the kidnapper that's been sneaking about town.
The kidnapper!
Make sure you don't get snatched up walking around Saint Mystere. That'd be a great shame. Ha ha ha!
Sir. Sir, what? Apologies for the deception. Of course. Oh! Oh! All of that fits together. Okay, this must be the side then. I don't know if it's upside or down, but... Hang on. Hang on. I think it's... Let me just scoot these over here out of the way. Like that, then. Well, wait a second. Ooh! Okay, this cannot go this way. Ah, I see my problem. I figured it out. I think. Yeah, I do have these upside wrong. This is the bottom corner. And this is the bottom corner over here. Right? That means that's probably the bottom corner there. And this will have to be the top corner up here. Oh, right, right. That goes there. And then honestly, that's looking pretty solid. TBH, I wonder... Yeah, alright, Chad, I think we got something here. I think we're getting it. I think we're getting it. I bet these pieces are all, roughly, where they need to be. I might have to, like, change the direction of them, but I feel like this is good. Yeah. Yeah, okay, now we just need to get some more pieces for it. Okay. This should take me back to the cafe, and then I'm gonna go up here, because there's a house! There's a house! Oh, this young man is prosciutto. Certainly prosciutto. Ah! His meats were a puzzle! Look! It's a hidden puzzle! Luke, no! Tetrahedron trial. Okay. The image below is of a tetrahedron that has been disassembled so that each of its 4 faces lie flat. Okay? Which of the triangles would you insert in place of the question mark so that when the tetrahedron is put together, both the red and the blue lines continue unbroken from one face to the next? Okay. Oh, and I have to rotate them? Oh, it's gotta be C. Wait. No, I feel like it's definitely C. What? Yeah, because, like, it can't line up anywhere else. But wait, that red line doesn't line up anywhere, does it? Because there's those 2 red lines, but... Oh, no, wait, hold on. Yeah, I rotated it wrong in my brain at the start, and then I rotated it again. Okay, it is. Woo!
Did it! Yes!
Well, Layton puzzles are just logic tests, right? Three-dimensional visualization is key to solving this puzzle. That is not how I solved that puzzle. I'll show you how I solved that puzzle. You see how that long blue line comes down from the top corner and then goes all the way to the bottom? I looked at this puzzle and went, literally none of the others meet up with that blue line at all, no matter what way you rotate them. Like, literally no other blue lines can meet that line. And then I went, obviously it must be C, because it's the only one that can. And then I couldn't figure out how the red lines rotated to meet. But I didn't really care at that point, because I was like, well, it doesn't matter, because none of the other ones can do it. Done! Let's go find more puzzles. I was so scared that was also going to be a puzzle. I was so violently afeared. Whoa, I didn't mean to... Look, guys, I'm looking for hint coins. Come on. Nice. Okay. Now we speak with Prosciutto after raiding his home for hint coins. I'm gonna get some food real quick. Of course! Prosciutto has reminded you. Hey, what do you want? Start to join so I can get back to dinner.
I heard from a fellow at the cafe that you witnessed a strange old man prowling about town. Can I ask you for a more detailed account of what you saw?
Ah, okay. Chomp, chomp, nom nom.
I think it was something like 4 days ago. I was on my way home from the market when I saw this creepy guy sneaking around. so I took a closer look, alright? I wanted to make sure he did not clean out the butchers before I got there. Up close, it was some spooky old guy with a huge gobble snarf sack. Chomp, nom nom. I yelled at him, but the geezer just bolted. I was all like, man, look at the Gramps Buster move. I think that weirdo is the one who's been kidnapping people. If you gotta be out tonight, watch yourself, you hear? Interesting. Oops. Oh gosh, sorry, Professor. It's not that the investigation is boring me or anything. I'm just a little sleepy. It's gotten late. Let's report our findings to everyone at the mansion and wrap things up for the day. Professor! Look over there! Oh my gosh! Is that Raymond?
Whoa! Luke! Sir! Hold it there!
Right behind you.
You'll never guess what's happening here.
My word.
Tower's making noise.
Oh no! We've lost him! Luke, you saw that too, didn't you? No doubt about it, that was Raymond. Does that mean the kidnapper killed Raymond too? Ah! Steady there, Luke. I think we'd do well to return to the site of Raymond's abduction. The kidnapper may have left a clue behind, you see. Right! Lead on, Professor! This town is a bit of a mystery, isn't it? But yes, I think you'll find it's very mysterious. Highly mysterious. Mysterioso, if you will. We need to go sweep the site of Raymond's abduction for clues. You're absolutely right, Professor. Professor, look at this. I bet it's a strange gear. Sure is. This appears to be identical to the item recovered from the crime scene at Reinhold Manor. Do you think it might help us find who is responsible for both crimes? Perhaps. At any rate, our first priority is to report our findings to Lady Dahlia. Come, Luke. Back to the manor. Ooh, tea. Hibiscus. Night falls. It turned dark and Raymond still hasn't returned. Continue the investigation to find clues. We solved the chapter because we figured out where Raymond is. After witnessing Raymond's abduction, the professor and Luke returned to the manor to report their findings. We have urgent news. Raymond has been abducted. What? Who? How? I must inform Madame at once. Madame, something terrible has happened. So, are you saying that Raymond has also been involved in some kind of foul play? No, we can't be sure of that yet. However, time is of the essence. We must organize a search to locate him post-haste. Mr. Layton, what's the meaning of all this? Why do you insist on whipping the town up into a frenzy? The situation has changed recently, Inspector. We saw Raymond being abducted in town. I'm afraid you may have a serial murder case on your hands. We must rally the people of St. Mystere and organize a search. Mr. Layton, last time I checked, this was my case, not yours. It's too late to start looking tonight. We'll organize a search first thing in the morning. We've no time to debate whether or not to wake a few sleepy villagers. While we sit here bickering, poor Raymond may already be... Everyone! your attention, please? Honestly, Matthew, can't you see we're busy right now? What is it? My sincerest apologies, madame, but it's Raymond. He's returned. Returned? But... Yes, after the professor honored us with a visit, I went to the market to do some shopping. Why do you ask? Just what is going on here? There you have it, Layton. Now will you finally leave the detective work to the detective? But we saw it! We saw it happen right before our eyes! Raymond, don't you remember any of this? That's enough, Luke. But, no, he was... I must apologize, Inspector Chelmy. It was dark out, and it seems that I was mistaken in what I saw. Now, if you'll excuse us, it's been a very long day, and I do believe we could all use a little rest. Humph. I certainly agree. The last thing I need is some drowsy scholar creating a panic in the village. Well, good night to you all then.
Val, did you go to the wiki for a mystery game? Chat? Chat, are you misbehaving? Chat's misbehaving. Careful. Get off the wiki for the mystery game. Don't tell anyone else. This game is old, but still, don't spoil it for them. Welcome back, Broseph. Val often goes to the wiki to find things out, and then learns things that they wish they hadn't.
No matter how hard I try, I just can't seem to find that special someone. Tell me, Professor, what does an eligible bachelor like myself have to do to find a girl? I had an epiphany the other day. I think the reason I'm alone is because I can't solve this puzzle. No, I've tried to solve it, but no matter how many nights I spend pondering it, the answer eludes me. Please help me, Professor. I don't want to spend the rest of my life talking to my stuffed animals.
I'm always listening. Fair enough. Make a rectangle. You got it. If you want to cut the piece of paper shown in diagram 1 into 2 pieces and then reassemble them to form a rectangle, all you have to do is cut the paper shown in diagram 2. However, in order to assemble the pieces as shown in diagram 2, you need to flip one of the pieces over before putting them together. Where should you cut the paper if you want to turn the paper in diagram 1 into a rectangle without flipping either 2 pieces? Oh! Oh, clever! Here. And then they slot into each other.
Luke, here's my answer.
Yeah!
Every puzzle has an answer.
I'm so good at these things. That's right! Now that you know the answer, the puzzle seems quite simple, doesn't it? I looked at it and went, if I were playing Tetris, how would I slot these pieces in? And I'm always watching. I'm a ceaseless watcher, if you will. Badumps. Loud laugh track. Give an award for best comedy of all time. Chat! Chat's being silly. I'm glad. Good work.
Oh joy, I'm positively tingling with excitement. With that puzzle solved, I'm sure I'll find a bride in no time. Secretly Baron Harkonnen. The same voice that Fier would give to Baron Harkonnen or Sheriff or similarly affluent and corpulent gentleman of size and wealth.
Where are you, hint coins? Maybe this one doesn't count as a new room. I guess not. Yes, thank you, Ah! Baron Augustus Reinhold. Matthew, are you perhaps a guy? Yeah, you got something to tell me about.
Inspector Chelmy and Madame have already retired for the night. Raymond is likely off to the cafe. You've had a very hard day, Professor. Do try and get some rest. Good night, sir.
Oh, I thought he'd have a puzzle for us.
I wonder if we really did just mistake what we saw in the street. No, I'm certain that it was Raymond. When we saw him, there wasn't the slightest hint of life in him. He may have lost consciousness, but how odd that he should return healthy as can be an hour later. Stranger still is the fact that he seems to have no memory of what we saw happen to him.
It's so peculiar! Plus, Raymond wasn't even the first. Lots of people seem to have had the same experience. Any other village would be in a panic over something like this. But Saint Mystère? Well, it's peculiar, that's all. There is something very peculiar about this whole town.
Yes, in most places no one would stand for this, but we've seen that Saint Mystère is anything but normal.
We could play the other Professor Layton games. I do have them. Alright, it's morning time in Saint Mystère. Luke does wish to know. Yes, yes, don't you worry. I'll let him know. Oh, hello there. There was a phone call for you. It was from an Inspector something or other.
From Inspector Chelmy?
He just kept saying that it was urgent and that you should meet him at Reinhold Manor at once.
He probably wants to talk about what happened yesterday. Maybe so. We won't know until we get there, though. Come, Luke.
We're saving first, and we're gonna double check that these aren't secretly some sort of newly hint coin infested place. Let's learn. It's newly hint coin infested. Unless I just missed one earlier. It's newly infested. Once again, unless I just missed one. And I might have done. Oh! Oh, golly! Alright, we hydrate as chat demands! Chat's out here, keeping me healthy. And it's time for a big stretch. Big stretch. I'm sorry I'm a money hive and my hint coins infest everything. Don't worry about it, chat. That's why you're here. So that I don't need to spend those hint coins you keep putting everywhere. Okay. Oh boy. Let's do side bends. Actually no, oblique crunches, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. We'll get those obliques yet. Not that octopi have obliques exactly, but I know that sometimes chat does little body breaks along with me, which is nice. Oh, aquarium staff is looking at me again. Huh. It's 'cause I'm wiggling. They look at movement. Which is fair because I often try to escape. They disagree strongly with this. Is she just gonna tell me to go see Chelmy? There you are, Professor. Would you help a girl out? I've got something here I'd like you to look at. I made this darling sandwich for my special lunchbox, but the silly thing is too big. Can you make it fit? The odd sandwich. Oh! Using scraps left over from your breakfast, you've managed to cobble together a rather oddly shaped sandwich. How many times must you cut the sandwich in order to make it fit neatly in the container? I feel like I can cut it once and just realign the triangles. Wait. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like I can cut it once and just realign the triangles. Because I can tip it. I'm not sure where that cut needs to be, but I think I can kind of see it. I think the cut is like here, kind of. And then you flip that over and just kind of tuck it in there.
That should do it. Critical thinking is the key to success.
It's important that I show you, chat, because sometimes I don't know these things. Oh, that also tracks. I was right about tucking it in, just where to cut it was the wrong spot, that's all. I am often like that. Oh, Professor, you're just the cleverest. Thanks for helping me figure this out. Layton. Let's go look at where that chair is sitting, because I feel like it's going to have to sit in Luke's room. Oh, I rather like this chair. Oh yeah, that's just about how much stuff is in their room. Yeah, you're often not wrong, but also not right. That's fair. I'm sorry. That made me giggle. That made me giggle because it made me remember Momo's silly animation. Guys, listen, I will post that silly animation to YouTube later. I got permission, so I will post it and direct you at socials if it has them. I am delighted. I will post all the animations if you guys draw for them. I will post them to the YouTube and make people be like, oh ho ho, such a funny silly animation. With links back to the live stream that it came from. Anyway, back to this. Hey, Stash and Scarfin's out here. I don't know why I save every step I take, but I do. But he's got a puzzle for me. Looks like you fellas are getting used to Saint Mystere. But stay sharp. Believe you me, you'll be buried in all sorts of difficult puzzles before you can shout Stash and Scarfin. By now, I'm sure you've realized that you can retry the puzzles you failed to solve, eh? However, have you noticed how some puzzles just seem to vanish before you can get back to them? That's right. You see, that's the way it is with some things in life. Once they're gone, they're gone. For good! But rest at ease, you two. Those puzzles you thought had vanished have merely moved elsewhere. You must seek out Granny Riddleton's shack. It's a strange old building, so it should be easy enough to spot. But don't get sloppy just because you know how to retry puzzles now. There's no honor in laziness. Now that you've got the lowdown on the puzzles in town, let me throw a puzzle your way to keep you sharp. Val, you only think your voice is annoying because you hear it. Like, because you're hearing it. So here's the thing. When you hear your voice, right? You're not hearing your voice as other people hear it. You're hearing the sound of your voice in your own ears. And the sound of your voice in your own ears from elsewhere will always be off-putting. I'm used to hearing the sound of my voice in my own ears because I edit regularly. So I hear it. So I hear it fairly routinely. But even still, I'm like, I'm one of two people. I'm either going, wow, that YouTuber sounds like she's having lots of fun. I hope I can sound like that one day. And then I'm like, wait, hold on, I'm editing my own videos. That's me. That's me giggling. Oh no. Or I'm like, oh, I sound so weird. But trust me, it's not that you sound weird. It's that your brain is automatically trying to tell you that you sound weird, because if you heard somebody else talking exactly like you, if you hear somebody else talking exactly like you, it means they're probably related to you, or are literally your twin. And in that case, at least from an evolutionary development standpoint, in that case, you'd want to be put off by a voice like that, because you'd want more genetic diversity than someone with that voice could offer you. Yeah, it's the same reason that when you're around people who are related to you and it's the middle of summer and everybody's sweaty and gross, those people smell worse than when you're just around a bunch of randoms. That is a science fact. But, like, stuff like that, it's the same reason that your own clothes smell worse when they're dirty. Science fact. It's potentially because of evolutionary development, but there could be any number of explanations for it. It's just a thing that we've noticed is happening more often than not. But yeah, that's why your voice sounds grating when you hear it when you hear your own voice. And also, Val, your voice isn't annoying. I can tell you this because... Oh, the little gator game! No, it's in the lives. It's under the VODs instead. Side note, though, little gator game is really cute. It's about a little gator trying to convince his sister to play with him. Let's see. The local museum has an exhibit that spans 9 rooms. As shown in the diagram below, the entrance to the complex is marked by A and the exit is marked by B. The security guard on duty is a bit of a loafer and wants to walk each room of the exhibit while turning as few times as possible. What is the fewest number of turns he can make while still visiting every room? As an example, the diagram below shows the course that involves 6 turns. Oh, I think this one was like 3 or something. Because you can go like this... Oh, yeah, but you have to actually exit. Oh, come on. I was just playing the witness. I should know how to weave things around. Can we do like this? No, that's literally 6 turns. No, not that kind of weaving. Like Arachne? From Hit. I just wanted it to be this. I feel like the answer is 3, but I can't explain why. Welcome in, Anya! I hope your Wi-Fi can keep up. The title for the stream is Practicing with My Team Toxic Positivity, I think. I don't remember what I titled it. But Toxic Positivity will be in the name. Ah! Ugh. Wait, that door is open. Or, oh, that's a window. Two, but how can... Chad, I believe you, but I don't see it. I believe chat when they say 2 turns. I thought 3, but...
There we go.
But I believe chat.
Critical thinking is the key to success.
You can go across. Oh my goodness gracious! You're right! There's diagonals! Chat! Chat, you're right! This is another one! This is another one where I'm sitting here trying to figure it out. But really the answer is, like, I just assumed a thing. But the answer is not the thing that the thing that I assumed isn't there. Good work! Good work, chat! Now that's what I like to see. Seems the training I've been giving you is paid off. No need to thank me. Anywho, be seeing you around. Layton. Though I feel like the desk and chair go together. Yeah, I was right. The desk and chair go together. It's a bit square for my taste, but I suppose it'll do. Okay. Val is the pink one. Ooh, I challenge you friends and other chat members to help me come up with a good name for my good friend Elster512. You know, I saw 512 and that made me think of French numbers. And that made me think of 98. Which, in case you're wondering how many that is, it's 98. Welcome in, Red! I stole the pink. Delightful. Are we beset by new hint coins, or was it just because I missed some? Okay. Okay. Oh, we can go back here again. Oh.
Luke, we must head to the manor now. We mustn't keep Inspector Chelmley waiting.
You're right, Professor. But I sure wish we didn't have to talk to that old grouch again. I save everything. Every time. day is significantly better now that I'm on stream. This is the best part of my day. The enrichment part! Hey, Professor! Looking busy as usual, yep. Oh, I've got this puzzle I just can't figure out on my own here. Can you lend me your thinking cap? No, that's his top hat. Cut which one? They may look like a tangled mess, but there is one ring that, if cut away, would leave the remaining 5 rings connected end to end in a long chain. Which one must you cut in order to make the chain? Choose your answer from below. It's probably E. It's almost certainly E. But, let's look. I'm used to untangling yarn, so it'll take me a second, but I can do it. Oh, E actually isn't connected into C. Okay, where's one that's connected into all of them? Or rather, connected into more than a couple of them. E is connected into C, but not B. Okay. F and C and E are all connected in a chain. Oh yeah, it is D. Yeah, it's the only one that's connected into a bunch of them.
Luke, here's my answer.
Oh, chat's on to me. Chat's figured it out. Yeah, that's the ticket. You just have to look at the connections, which is what I did. I just didn't see the one immediately. Ah, so that's how you do it, yeah? I can finally rest at night. This thing was bugging me for days. Were you up last night trying to solve that stars puzzle? Let me tell you something neat. By neat, I mean really terrifying. The thing is that I've actually seen that old man with the big sack coming out of the tower up north. I bet you dollars to donuts that he's the one behind all these disappearances. I wonder what he does up there. Wait, no. I don't even want to think about it. It's just too scary. Layton. Piles of books, I must know. Yikes, it's a good thing I have a bookshelf for these. Okay, well, we'll figure that out later. Oh, I don't think I heard your suggestion for the LSTR unit. What was it? Oh, I was joking about seeing the numbers. I saw 512 and then I thought of French numbers. Because 512 is an awfully weird way of saying 512. And that made me think of 98. Which, in case you're wondering how many that is 98. Because the French decided 420s and 18. Oh, sorry. 420s, 10, and 8 was how they wanted to say 98. It makes me giggle. Although it does mean that you can post the number 80 on French message boards and get the hilarious... get like the jokes. It's great. Didn't I just do this? I definitely just saved. Anyway, there's like 100 and some odd puzzles in here. Four times 20 plus 8 plus 10. 98. 98 is 88. I don't know why. Don't ask me to understand French numbers. They don't make any sense. Yes, I know it's a clock tower, Layton. I'm looking for hint coins. I am beset by hint coins. Everywhere I look, there are hint coins. How's Granny's check? Empty. You started talking about French, I got a Citrion ad. Amazing. See, this is why I hate French numbers. Yeah. Oh, right, to the manor. That said, I am delighted by SI measurement. It was shiny, so I clicked on it. What's that on the ground?
It looks like a scrap of notepaper. What's it say, Luke?
Well, let's see here. Ahem.
It's just terrible. Lady Violet has an awful case of the flu and hasn't left her bed for days. I'm no doctor, so I can't think of a way to help her. Oh, what to do, what to do? Lady Violet? Oh, this journal must be talking about Baron Reinhold's first wife. My heart is heavy as I write these words. The loss of his wife has completely crushed the boss. If only there was something I could do to help. He walks around looking like he's about to... like he's had the wind knocked out of him. And that's the end. Gosh, whoever wrote this must have cared an awful lot about the Baron and his family.
I bet I could have walked right by that. Oh. I bet this is a puzzle.
Hey there, Professor. I bet you're here to solve my puzzle. I'm right, aren't I? Yeah, of course I'm right.
Oh. Two boys are playing a game in which the goal is to take the longest route possible from point A to point B, as shown on the map below. The only rule is that no section of road can be traversed more than once. What course should they take in order to cover the longest distance possible? Oh boy, okay. Well, it's not that way. This is arguably one of those one-line drawing things. Hang on. I feel like that's the longest distance I can make. These are symmetrical. I wanted to include these corners somehow. But I can't quite do it. I feel like this is right. Unless I can figure out a way to include the corners. Hang on. If I do include the corners... Yeah, if I do include the corners, that won't work. I have, admittedly, forgotten the direction I drew. What,
Here's
Belle?
my answer.
Oh, that's not it at all. Whatever, I like save scumming.
I'm ashamed.
Oh. Oh. I see it. I think I see it. I think. Is that... I want that middle section, though. Oh, I think I can get it in, actually. Does that really matter? Oh no, Bazinga. I want that middle section in here. There's gotta be a way to do this. Hmm. 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 I just can't see it. I keep ending up in the same place. You'd think I'd be better at this because I played The Witness not too long ago. Because I've been recording it. I see that you're all having fun. Let's try just going in a straight line. Oh! Wait, up? Hmm. Hmm. No, that can't be right. Maybe this is it. Yeah, I got the middle one. Hey, got the middle one! Guys, are you trying to get me to say the line? Are you trying to get me to say Bazinga? Anyway, if this is right, I'm safe scumming it to get it again.
Luke, here's my answer.
I'm glad you're excited, chat. I did not care for the Big Bang Theory. I will tell you that right now. I felt bad for not liking it because I felt like I was supposed to. But then I was like, Chat! Why are you so interested in me saying Bazinga? I'm glad you're enjoying it, I guess. Yeah, I did it. I did this for you. Amazing. We don't care about the story so far. We know Raymond went missing. Alright, sir, give me your puzzle again, and I will do it right this time. Yeah, I am. I will do it correctly this time. Oh no. Amazing.
Here's my answer.
TY Grandma, you got it!
Another puzzle solved.
Oh, back in my day, we did enjoy making the old folks say modern slang and whatnot. We thought it was funny to have them say those things out of context. Now that I'm the old folks, I don't mind indulging you youngins by saying the things out of context. That said, I know the context around what Val's asking me. And I'm giggling too much at, I want another divorce. Chad, I've told you before, the only context in which I care about Sigma is when someone attaches Sigma to male, at which point I'm like, friend, I don't think I have to consider your opinions anymore, unless the things that follow that are, like, unless the things that preceded that are, I can't believe people think that they are, I can't believe that people think that they are, A, followed by it, or, it is, or it's followed by is not a real thing. I've dabbed before. I've done it before. We leave that to Squidward, I think. Much better at dabbing than me. It's hard to get my face into one of my tentacles in that triangle movement. Because it just is. But I could. I could. Oh. Oh no. We will leave that to Squidward, who has better arms than me. Okay, right. We're playing a video game. Speaking of leisurely strolls, have you been outside today? Aquarium staff won't let me go out. If it's sunny, why not go for a nice walk? You hear that, aquarium staff? They don't care. They're laughing at me and shaking their heads. Like I am a child. I am practically a grandmother. Fine. I'm not allowed out on a walk. The tortoise can go on a walk, but not me. I'm not allowed to go anywhere. Gus can go wherever he wants. Oh, but he lives in the Museum of Natural History. Boo! Boo! Why can't I go wherever I want? Hum. Bang up job there, Professor. Even that puzzle didn't faze you, huh? Of course not. You're a pro. Yep, you're a real piece of work, Professor. You know that? Of course you do. You're a scholar, after all. Hey, a painting scrap! Let's put it in the painting. Hopefully I'm not putting this painting together upside down. Up and down don't necessarily make a lot of sense when you don't have to worry about gravity so much. Oh no, that doesn't go there at all. Wait, no, it would have to go like right there, basically. Well, I guess we'll see. They are probably getting the button jar as we speak, it's true. They gotta get it ready in case I try to escape again. As one does. Hint coins. Hint coins. Puzzle. Hint coins. Hint coins. I must have just missed some. It doesn't seem like I'm utterly beset. Hey, it's the kitty! What are you doing out here, Claudia? Claudia! Go back inside!
Well, if it isn't Claudia out and about. And that reminds me of the puzzle. Give it a try, my boy.
Weighing cats! Okay. There are 3 different colors of plush cats before you. The color of a cat denotes its weight. Examples 1 and 2 show their relative weights. You have 3 red cats. You have 3 red cats and 4 black cats. Loaded on one side of the scale, on the other side of the scale there are 4 white cats and 1 black cat. Given this setup, will the scale tip left, tip right, or stay level? Tap your answer on the touchscreen. Oh, I see. Okay. Okay, so white cats are heavier than black cats. It's a catoid puzzle. White cats are heavier than black cats because they equal out. And red cats are about the same weight. It's a Momo puzzle! Oh, that's true too! Okay. Let's say white cats weigh 3 and black cats weigh... No, I don't have to think that way. I can just undo the fractions. Right. I can just undo the fractions. We know that 4 white cats is worth the same as 5 black cats. So we know that there are 5 black cats on this side, and black cats weigh the same. And we know that 3 red cats weighs the same as 2 black cats and a white cat. Okay, so we can do the math, and that a white cat weighs the same as a black cat in a little bit. So what we've got here is 6 black cats on one side, and on the other side we have 2 black cats and a white cat on top of these 4 black cats. So it should tip left, I think. Because there's more weight, more black cats over here. Or rather, more cats in general over here. I think?
I think I've got it.
Yeah! We just had to turn the fractions around. I was gonna do all the maths. Yeah! I didn't have to do any of that math. I mean, I did do that math. Yeah! Just replace the red cat. Exactly, it's substitution! We did it! Ooh, and enter the back rooms? The back rooms are great. They're definitely not full of a weird monster. Side note, Kane Pixels does excellent work to make those back rooms videos. Those are amazing. I haven't caught up on the quote-unquote story such as it is yet, but like, 10 out of 10 visual work though. My goodness gracious.
Once you realize how you need to look at things, it's not a terribly difficult problem now, is it?
I figured it out. Weighing cats. Another painting scrap. You know what that means, Chad. I'm going to look at a painting. A pretty picture. This has to go here. Okay. Oh, I see what I'm looking at. I think this is all good. This might be a little off, but I think we're okay. We'll see when I get that corner piece. Okay. Ah! The bookcase, I bet, is a secret puzzle.
Bookshelves seem to line every wall of this estate. The Baron must have been quite the avid reader. It's important to keep your mind sharp, Luke. So why don't you give this puzzle a go?
Number 10. Did I miss this? Alright, here's a quick and easy one. The first letter of the alphabet is A, and the letter B comes after the letter A. Yeah, okay. However, the letter you need to worry about is the last one. What's the last letter of the alphabet? Hint, it isn't Z. It's T. Certainly T. This is one of those things.
How does this sound?
You gave me a say all 50 states thing.
Saves the day.
In the next 30 seconds, say all 50 states. And the trick is that you're supposed to say the words all 50 states. Speak, friend, and enter. That kind of nonsense. Side note, I love speak, friend, and enter. It's one of my favorite riddles.
How did you like the puzzle, Luke? I hope it has prepared you for tackling more difficult puzzles.
Layton, we were late on that one. Always looking for hint coins. Wah!
Are you trying to poison me? What are these vile things? You oaf! Some butler you are! I'm so sorry, sir. I detest sweets. The very sight of them turns my stomach. Get that plate out of here at once. Oh, yes, but of course.
Poor Matthew. I would eat those sweets.
Ah, Layton. There you are. You requested our presence, Inspector Chelney. My sources tell me that you've been out snooping about and interfering in my case. Just what are you up to? Well, it certainly wasn't my intention to interfere in your case. However, a few things don't make sense. Leave the investigating to the police and go chase after that golden apple or whatever it is. Don't worry your pretty little head about it. I'll find Simon's killer. Of that you can be sure. Ah, yes. The phrase that launched 1,000 ships. Now, unless you have something else to say, I've got work to do here. Understood. Good day, sir.
That inspector has some nerve, dismissing us like that. Like I said before, I don't like him one bit.
What do you say we go ask Ramon about yesterday, Luke?
Okie dokie.
Oh, he's right here. Let's save first, in case he's a puzzle.
It's okay, Val. I know you're not a fan of Chelmy. You'll see.
Good day, Ramon. How are you feeling today? Fit as a fiddle now, Professor. Perhaps even as vivacious as a violin. That awful fatigue from last week seems like it never happened. As you can see, I'm bursting with energy, and my skin is soft as a baby's. I feel like a teenager again. Is that so? That's good to hear.
He doesn't seem to remember what happened yesterday, does he? He has no idea what happened.
Get off the wiki, Val. Val's like out there dragging themselves through the desert, just like, wiki. What? Val's out there just, what? And somebody goes, water? Here, you look like you're thirsty. Wiki.
So, what's our next move?
We shall respect the inspector's wishes and leave the murder case alone, Luke. It's as Inspector Chelmy said, solving crime is the police's job. Besides, something tells me that this case and the golden apple are more related than we suspect.
That's that intuition of yours talking again, isn't it, Professor?
First and foremost, we need to find a clue that will bring us closer to the golden apple. Perhaps one of Baron Reinhold's relations or close friends can help point us in the right direction. Of course, there's also someone else. Let's see if the family butler has anything to say on the subject.
The hunt begins! It's finally time to start the search for the golden apple. Explore St. Mystere for clues. Yes. I bet some puzzles are going to be moved to Granny Riddleton's now. Oh. Or not. They're still out there. Lurking. Ready to surprise me at any moment with a red exclamation point that means I have to do something.
Back so soon, Professor? Matthew, I was wondering if you knew anything that could point us in the direction of the golden apple. Anything you know would be a great help. For example, did the Baron say anything before he passed away? I'm sorry to disappoint you, Professor, but the Master never said anything of the sort at the time. I'd very much like to help you in your search, but my duties here prevent me from leaving the grounds. If only Ingrid was around to provide some assistance.
I'm still eepy from, earlier, I guess.
I beg your pardon, sir. Ingrid?
Oh, it's been years since she left, but Ingrid used to work as a servant in the mansion. She was Flora's nurse, and she often helped me with my work. Matthew!
Yes, madame! I'll be right there! Please excuse me, sir. The lady calls. If you're curious about Ingrid, why not pay her a visit and talk to her yourself? Let's see. At this time of day, I'd imagine she's out walking around by the general store. Please do me a favor and tell her that Matthew sends his regards. Certainly. I'll be happy to pass on your message. Thank you for all your help, Matthew.
Isn't Ingrid that sweet old lady we passed by before?
Indeed. We saw her in that picture of young Flora. Come, Luke. Let's find the old girl.
Off we go, then! The general store is outside the mansion, right? We'll be there in no time. Nah, we're allowed to feel bad for everybody in this game. There's Ingrid! She's gotta be a puzzle. Oh, goodness me, if it isn't Mr. Layabout, was it?
Ah, the name's Layton, madame.
That's right, Mr. Layton. What can I do for you, sir?
Earlier we were talking with the butler at Reinhold Manor, and he mentioned that you used to work there. We'd very much like to hear anything you might know about the Baron.
Heavens me, you want to hear about the Baron? Yeah, I'm afraid the only stories I have are from when I worked at the manor, but that was ages ago.
That would be ideal, madame. Would you mind telling us one?
Oh, all right. Well, I suppose I could tell you a bit about the Baron and his former wife. The way Master Reinhold and his wife would carry on, they almost seemed to be like children. You'd never seen a man so in love as Master Reinhold was. When she passed away, Flora was all the Baron had to remember her by. So he raised that little girl with all the love a child could want. The things he'd bring home for her. Toys from all over the world and teddy bears as big as yourself. He was in high spirits in those days. He really wanted to give her 2 parents' worth of affection.
So where's Flora gone?
Your guess is as good as mine, sir. I have no clue where that girl went. She left the mansion after I stopped working for the Reinholds. Some say Lady Dahlia put Flora on the street to keep the family riches to herself, but that's nonsense. After all, the Baron cared about Flora so much, I can't imagine he'd allow something like that. You know, you just reminded me. The grave of the Baron's late wife is located in the manor garden. I wonder who takes care of it now.
The Baron's former wife is buried in the garden. Thank you, madame. You've been extremely helpful. Luke, let's head back to the manor. I have a hunch that the grave might hold the clue we've been looking for.
Or... Val, I'm actually more in love than him. It's not a competition, chat. I want to see if it'll let me go around. Because I am looking for puzzles. Alright, I already did your puzzle. I'm allowed to look around! That means it's puzzle time! Who are you looking for this time? Want to rest for a minute and solve this puzzle? No. Which job? Two corporations have put out a help wanted ads. Aside from the information below, the 2 companies' offers are exactly the same. From a purely financial standpoint, which one should you work for? Company A will pay you $100,000 a year and give you a $20,000 raise yearly. Company B will pay you $50,000 every 6 months and give you a $5,000 raise every 6 months. I think I should like to work for Company A. They'll pay me $100,000 a year and give me a $20,000 raise yearly. Company B pays me 100,000 a year and gives me a 10,000 raise yearly.
Well, here's my guess.
Wait, really?
Oh, I was sure I had it.
Wait, I can just reset the system. Really? But it shouldn't add up more. It shouldn't. Should it? Good thing I saved right here. Company A pays you 100,000 a year and gives you 20,000 raise yearly. Company B pays you 50,000 every 6 months and gives you 5,000 every 6 months. Why is it Company B?
I think I've got it.
I'm so confused. Game, explain the math of this to me.
Layton's apprentice saves the day.
Cause like, looking at it, I don't see it. Oh! Oh no, I hate that. That doesn't... Okay, I'll explain how I was calculating it. Okay? Okay. So, the way I was calculating it was going, okay, so we start with 100,000 and then at the end of the year we get we become 120,000. And then for this one I was like, okay, so 50,000 and then 50,000. But okay, I see how I was calculating it. I get it. Oh, you did it! Okay, I guess I should give you some info as a reward. You know Lady Dahlia, right? She's planning to keep the fortune to herself once it's found. And you've been helping her all along. Don't you feel so dumb? Layton. I mean, everyone's EP after the nighttime sequence. That had such a nice little, like, cute thing. Just a honk, shoo, me, 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 me. Ow. Alright, let's look in on the inn. Layton likes it. He can keep the houseplant. Terribly eepy. Well, let's get one more puzzle to sharpen up our minds. Oh, this time I've really had it. I thought up this great puzzle, but I couldn't find anyone to tell it to. I'm here. You can tell it to me. A tile square. You have at your disposal a large number of tiles like the one shown below. If you were to take these tiles and try to make a square, what's the fewest number of tiles you'd need? Oh, 10 times 12 is the fewest number of tiles I need. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. They gave me the measurement of 0.5 inches. They gave me the measurement of 0.5 inches and 10 inches. Well, 10 times 12 is 120, right? But that's not what we're doing here. We're gonna make a cube. Cube. Because they gave us this measurement, so we must be meant to use it. So 10 times 0.5 is, yeah, right, so it'd be 20, I think. It's either 20 or 120, and I feel like it's 20. Because this is one of those things. We'll make ourselves a cube. Because if I do 0.5 inches like that, and I put 20 of them, then that'll be 10 inches. If this doesn't work, then they need them laid out flat.
Let's do it. Another puzzle solved.
Good work. The key to this problem is realizing that the tiles have depth to them. Once you understand that you have a third dimension to work with, the rest should fall into place for you. Yeah, that's right. That's not really, like, in any other game, the spirit of this puzzle would be what people were on about, but nope. Oh, come on! I was all ready to tell you the answer and everything. But no! You just had to go and ruin it by answering it before I said it was okay, didn't you? Didn't you? Have you ever considered the strong possibility that you might be a jerk? Holly, have you ever considered the possibility that if everyone you meet is a jerk, it's you? That's your problem? I don't think he has. Alright, chat's right. It is that time of the night. But first, we hydrate as chat demands. And then a big stretch. Big stretch. Ah. And let's see, what will we do for our last body break? Well, I go and take you on an adventure, a mission, if you will. Because it is now closing time, and we hope you enjoyed your visit to the octopus enclosure. I am going to take you on a little adventure. Where will we go? Where will we go? It's Friday! We know exactly where we'll go. Who could have guessed? It's tradition at this point. Alright. We gotta. Oh. Right. The keyboard's set normal like. Alright, first though, a body break. Okay. Okay. We will do squats really fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whoa. Okay. We did it. Okay. Adventure time. It's still raid time. We're gonna go see some Zelda be played. Yay! Alright. Let's go on adventures, everybody!